Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. All readings are going to be timeless, could be talking about the past, the present, or future. I already pulled a few cards already in terms of the overall energy. So the overall energy is the Magician, 1111. So 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Tiger says you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Okay, so Taurus, for some of you, this is talking about your divine purpose with your counterpart, okay? I feel like you are in the energy of manifesting and learning about maybe spirituality at this time. For some of you, you did go through your spiritual awakening, and now you are finally going towards your calling, your divine purpose, right? For some of you, and maybe catching up with your twin flame, or for some of you who are just realizing you are a twin flame, you are the counterpart who is more advanced. Take it as you will. But for some of you, it does look like you have some type of leadership role coming in for you. This could pertain to your work, or this could pertain to the spiritual aspect here. Okay, for some of you, if you are a twin flame, okay, Taurus, that just means that you are meant to be in a spiritual leadership role. Okay. For some of you are trying to manifest some type of new beginning with someone. It could be your twin, does not have to be, or this is someone who feels this way towards you. Could be a Gemini or Virgo specifically, or they have those placements in their chart. As this Magician card is Gemini energy, really. And I also feel like it is Virgo energy as well. But for those who are trying to manifest or trying to create something new, I feel like a lot of you guys might be feeling inspired specifically at this time during this retrograde. It does not have to be the case, but if you are, I feel like you have pretty much all the tools that you need to get things going, Taurus. I feel like the universe kind of favors you at this time, as we do have literally this with the card. It has the infinity symbol. It does have the pentacles, the cups, the swords, and everything that you need, the wand, to be able to manifest all the things that you want and to be able to basically get what you want. I feel like Taurus, a lot of you guys are in the energy of focusing more so on your career and your stability at this time, and I feel like because you aren't so focused on maybe love specifically, that it is going to be coming in for you when you least expect it. There are going to be big changes. For some of you, you've been waiting for your twin to get it together, and I feel like there is going to be some type of unexpected change for you. If you guys know that you are not in a twin flame dynamic, this could just be talking about you coming into balance with yourself, both your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Okay, as this 1111 card does talk about balance too. But for some of you, you might be having a balanced connection with a soulmate coming in as well, after maybe some turmoil with another connection where you were just overgiving. You never knew where you really stood with the person, things like that. But I really feel like a lot of you guys with this Tiger card specifically does talk about your work. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys are in the energy and going to be in the position where maybe you were really hoping for a promotion and you thought that you weren't getting it, or you just go about your life doing what you're supposed to be doing, your mundane things, and you have leadership, people in leadership who are looking at you and saying, Taurus would be a good fit for maybe this position. For some of you, you're not even aware that people are looking at you. It could be from people from other companies as well, Taurus, not just where you work, who are willing to offer you a higher position. Okay, and it could end up being a leadership role, does not have to be. For others of you, this is just you taking the lead in terms of your love life and for your self-development. Choosing not to rely on other people, being self-sufficient, things of that sort. So, let's see what the Starseeds cards have to say for you, Taurus. But I feel like whatever you're doing right now, Taurus, you are planting the seeds for a much better future for yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you Taurians are going to be millionaires or very, very wealthy. With this Magician card, you are favored, as I said before. And I feel like you are making sure that all your ducks are in a row, so that you get the life that you want and you're creating the life that you want. So I did get an extra card for you, Taurus. We do have dreams. It says the universe speaks to you through your dreams. Okay, so your spirit guides might be trying to talk to you through your dreams, Taurus, so please try to pay attention. Okay, there could be information if you are on a twin flame journey or on a soulmate journey about your twin flame or soulmate coming in. We have Starseed. It says, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. So a lot of you Taurians are Starseeds. You come in, you change people's lives. A lot of you guys are meant for that leadership role as Starseeds. Might be creating your own businesses, or that is the energy that Spirit is trying to guide you and push you in that direction. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys come in and make people go on their spiritual journey, get on their spiritual path, awaken people, and then you kind of leave. For some of you, you are other people's karma. I will say, Taurus, as well. We do have release. Says release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. So Taurus, for some of you, you are realizing that there are people in your life who are not of your highest good and that you do need to let them go. This could pertain to past lovers, friends and family members where you were overgiving in a situation and you felt like no matter what you did, they weren't going to meet you halfway in the connection, okay? We have a blue flame. It says connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So Taurus, I feel like a lot of you guys do give unconditional love to people. And you know, a lot of the people who've come into your life, they may not have deserved it, but I feel like this is Spirit kind of reminding you to remain true to yourself. For some of you, you were dealt a bad hand in regards to love, where people did betray you or friends or family members did betray you. But I feel like this is really just Spirit trying to remind you that you are a beautiful being. You are a beautiful ray of light, and that you just have to remain true and vigilant to yourself. I think a lot of you guys just have a pure soul about you. Okay, and sometimes you are taken advantage of. So it could be that, Taurus, you need to remain diligent in your efforts and your journey and your dreams and things of that sort that you're trying to manifest, but also be practical about it as well, which is funny for me to say that about Taurians. You guys are generally practical, but sometimes I do, because I have Taurian friends, and sometimes I think that you guys might give up easily when the expectations aren't met. So I think there does need to be a little bit of room for some flexibility, which I know is very hard to say for a Taurus, as you guys are fixed signs, and flexibility and change is something that you guys do not quite like. But I think you guys are working on that as well. Because when I see this Tiger card, it does remind me of being a little bit adaptable, Taurus. Okay. Oh, good cards, Taurus. We have empathy. It says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So for some of you Taurians, there could have been a situation with a loved one where you felt like they were maybe playing games with you and that they just were not giving you the same energy that you were trying to give them. And I feel like maybe this person, after you separated from them, you could have blocked them, ghosted them, whatever the case may be, Taurus, for you. But I feel like afterwards, they did have more empathy towards the situation and towards you, realizing their faults and wrongs. For some of you, this might be your energy, Taurus, of figuring out that maybe you went about certain things the wrong way and you are trying to maybe figure out a way to correct that and have new beginnings, manifest better solutions, a better outcome in terms of that. We do have purpose. Says, I know what I'm here to do. So for you, Taurians, I think a lot of you guys are learning what your divine purpose is, what your soul's purpose really is here on Earth. We have failure in reverse. So Taurus, I think that means that you, no matter really what you do, you're not going to fail. Okay, I think a lot of you guys are just really divinely guided and are divinely protected, where pretty much anything that you try, the universe is going to have your back. I did mention this in Aries reading about an affirmation that I just started to use, which is, I am supported by the universe, therefore everything always works out for me. Okay, so even if there are ups and downs or things just like go completely wrong, just remember that there is a reason for it, okay? You know, as long as you learn from your mistakes and as long as you keep trying, every failure is not necessarily going to be a failure, right? It's just another way of being able to do something, Taurus. And I feel like that's really what is going on here. For some of you, you might have felt like you really gave your all to a certain situation, whether it be in a work setting where you were not appreciated, or in a love setting where you weren't appreciated and you felt like you were playing games with the person or they were playing mind games with you. We do have freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So, Taurus, I feel like a lot of you are learning to be independent at this time, learning to trust yourselves, learning to take risk. Okay, for some of you, you might have been holding yourself back from potentially venturing off on your own in terms of a business career, or you're accepting love that was less than what you deserved from someone out of fear that you wouldn't find something better maybe, or out of fear of losing a counterpart. But you got to remember, Taurus, just because someone is your counterpart does not necessarily mean that they need to sit next to you in this lifetime. It comes down to how they're treating you, if they're going to be raising their vibration and ascending with you, or at least not at the same time, at least catching on to get to an ascension level of wanting to be better and wanting to make those changes. If someone is not actively trying to change themselves or figuring themselves out, then they're probably not going to be for you in this lifetime. Okay? All right. All right. What is the energy around Taurus? What is the energy around Taurus? Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 Taurus. Okay. So we have number 20. Excuse me. So we have number 20, envy in reverse. We have number 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel is with you. We have number 32, door to spirit. So that is talking about divine energy. Basically, a divine path does talk about new beginnings. So for some of you, like I said, you are going to have some type of new beginning, whether it be in your career or in love. Whether this means that you are getting a new beginning with your counterpart, or there is someone else coming in for you who's going to be a counterpart for you, basically. Because obviously, if you're in a twin flame journey, sometimes you're not meant to be with a twin flame, and you're meant to be with a soulmate counterpart, okay? So that's what I mean by that. Just to clarify. But I think a lot of you guys are being more connected with the divine at this time. With this Magician card, I do say that that card is like being really tapped in as well. You're being basically an alchemist. Some of you guys might be learning that you are witches, or that you're just magical. Okay, there's just so many different things that we could talk about there. But I think that a lot of you guys are cutting out, again, people who were not serving you. Okay, so with this envy card coming out in reverse, I think a lot of you guys had jealous people. These could be friends, these could be family members who were in your energy, and you're finally cutting those ties with them. And that is something that Spirit wanted for you. And because you are doing it, you are getting a new beginning. Okay, and it's going to be positive change for you coming in. All right, let's see what the self-care cards have to say for you, Taurus. What cards for Taurus? Okay, we have decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. We have self-worth / self-love, care. It says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? That's what I'm saying, Taurus. That's what I'm saying. I feel the energy that a lot of you guys, you know, whoever you were dealing with in the past, again, this could pertain to work or a love situation. I feel like more so it is going to resonate with love, but again, we do have workplaces where they just do not value us and they do overlook us. For some of you, like I was saying, there's going to be another company that sees your value and is going to want to scoop you up as quickly as they can. For others of you, this might be where you work right now, and they are realizing that they were overlooking you and they want to make a change. Or again, for others of you, this is about a love situation where potentially your counterpart, if you're on a twin flame journey, does not have to be. You could have been dealing with a false twin as well. Just take it as it fits in your situation. But this person did not give you what you deserved, and I feel like something better is now coming in, okay? We do have listen as well, Taurus. It says people start to heal the moment they feel heard. So for some of you, you might have to confide in a friend who really understands you, who is really a part of your soul tribe, to talk about the things that you've gone through. Okay, because I feel like there is some things that are being repressed here, Taurus, where you may feel like people just are not really sympathetic or empathetic of your situation, of what you've gone through. They don't know everything that you've been through, right? They might make assumptions that everything comes to you easily and naturally. And that's where that envy came from. But they don't know how hard you had to work to get to where you needed to be. They don't know your struggles. They don't know what you've gone through in terms of getting to where you are, of a healer, of being on your spiritual path. So that is all I have for you, Taurus. If the reading resonated, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Taurus.